What a great finish it is. Perfect ball into it. Right so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the Road to Glory with Aidy Boothroyd, Season 4, Episode 99, and today we're doing a season review video. Coming up in the episode, we'll take a look at some of the prospects we look forward to developing in the next season. We've got some decisions to make on them. We also have a squad report to look at the players, but we'll begin with a season review. Let's see how we got on. Here we go with the season review, starting in League 2. Cambridge United won the title by a decent 10-point lead over Northampton, finishing runners-up there with 23 wins. Lincoln in third place, not a bad season for them, and their automatic promotion. Shrewsbury, Bradford, Morecambe and Mansfield make the playoffs. Dropping into mid-table, Grimsby Town, Swindon, Salford and Crawley, Newport County, Hartlepool, Rochdale and Accrington. Rochdale doing a little better than what they were when we were in League 2, that's for sure. They were right down at the bottom. And then in the bottom half of the table, Tranmere Rovers 17th, and then Wimbledon, Harrogate, Walsall, Carlisle, Sutton United, Barrow and Gillingham finishing dead last with just 7 wins. Considering they started in League 1, they really fell from grace. And speaking of League 1, the winners of that is Barnsley by 5 points over Birmingham in second place as the runners-up. And then in the playoffs, Cheltenham, MK Dons, Sheffield Wednesday and Fleetwood Town. Millwall, former championship side, missed out on the playoffs and so did Blackpool. Into mid-table, Leyton Orient, Plymouth Argyle, Derby County, Wycombe, Portsmouth, Bristol Rovers, Rotherham United and Wigan. Wigan again, I think they were a former championship side as well, so not doing too great there. Doncaster, Burton Albion, Stockport County and Oxford in the bottom half. In the bottom 4, dropping down to League 2, Colchester, Port Vale, Forest Green and Exeter City with a bad season for them. Not so great. And here is a quick review of the championship. We did do this in the last episode, but we just skimmed through it. Bournemouth won the league, only lost 3 all season, scored 103. We finished as runners-up in second. Burnley, Norwich, Stoke and Ipswich make the playoffs, and Brighton and Middlesbrough just about missing out. Ipswich had a phenomenal season considering they came up from League 1, so they did really well. And then in mid-table, Reading, Sheffield United, Bristol City, Preston, Hull, Huddersfield, Luton and Bolton. Another good team there, Bolton, coming up from League 1 to stay in the Championship. And in the bottom half, Cardiff City, Coventry, our old club Stevenage in 19th, they survive. Sunderland, Swansea, at the expense of QPR, Charlton and Peterborough, all getting relegated down to League 1. Peterborough having an absolute stinker of a season, only 3 wins all season and finished on a -47 goal differential. The winner of the promotion playoff final is Norwich. They will be joining Bournemouth and ourselves, West Brom, in the Premier League next season. Ipswich, like I said, tremendous season and effort from them, considering they came up from League 1 with Stevenage and Bolton. Now into the Premier League, that was won by Liverpool. They won it by a point over Chelsea, who finished second. Arsenal finished third with 22 wins on the same points as Manchester United. And you can see there, Manchester United actually scored 100 goals. Newcastle 5th, Manchester City 6th, Everton and West Ham in the top half. Leicester, Aston Villa, Wolves and Crystal Palace as we drop into this mid-table. Spurs in 13th, not a great season for them. And then Brentford in 14th. Nottingham Forest and Leeds survive. They're in 15th and 16th. And as we drop down now into the bottom half, you can see Fulham just about survived on goal difference, with Watford, Southampton and Blackburn confirmed relegation to the Championship. So we'll be replacing them in Season 5 and hopefully fare a little bit better. We'll be aiming for around 10 or 11 wins, I would imagine. Now the winner of the Carabao Cup is Chelsea. They beat Manchester United 4-3 on penalties, so not a bad season for them, finishing second as well behind Liverpool. So a second place finish and a Carabao Cup win for Chelsea. And they also managed a cup double with a 2-0 win over Leicester City in the final of the FA Cup. So a great season for Chelsea, considering maybe they're going to be going for the title when we go into the Premier League. Maybe there's a team to look out for. Anyway, for Super Cup, Atletico Madrid lost 2-1 to Manchester United in the final. Say in the final, it is the only match of the trophy, but they lost 2-1. And in the Conference League, Wolfsburg shredded Midtjylland. They swept them aside 3-0. Comfortable winners there in the Conference League final. I'm not too familiar with the format of that competition. I'm guessing it follows the Europa League. And speaking of which, Monaco beat Villarreal in the final 3-2 in the Europa League. Good season for Monaco, I'd imagine, if they got themselves in the top half of Liga. And then in the Champions League final, to wrap things up, Bayern lost 3-1 in the final to Inter Milan. So the Champions League trophy is returning to Italy for the season. And that wraps up the season review. If there's anything else you'd like to see, just let me know. Alright, here we go. We're going to look at the squad report now for the players, starting with the goalkeeper, Bailey Peacock Farrell. He played 32 times, kept 16 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7.2, and a +2 growth to 72. Not a bad season for him. On to Alex Palmer. He had a +2 growth to 70. He made 15 games this year, 5 clean sheets, and an average rating of 6.9. Not bad for a backup goalie in the Championship. And then the other goalkeeper, Josh Griffiths, he returns +2 to 72 after his loan at Brighton. Before that, he'd made 6 appearances for us with 1 clean sheet, average rating 6.5. Connor Townsend, -1 to 70. Townsend played 40 matches, 1 goal, 14 clean sheets, 3 yellow cards, and an average rating of 6.9. He retires at the end of this season. His left back, Adam Reach, 33 years of age, -2 down to 68. 15 matches as a rotation player. He did get injured. 3 clean sheets, average rating of 6.6. Also a player hanging up his boots. Danny Maldonado, left mid, left wing back, +1 to 74. 14 matches, 4 assists, 5 clean sheets, average rating of 7.2. Not bad from the Spaniard who came in mid-season. Darnell Furlong, 41 matches, 1 goal, 5 assists, 17 clean sheets, 2 yellow cards, an average rating of 7.3, and growth to +1 to 75. Ethan Ingram, the stand-in right wing back, 23 years of age, +3 to 67. Ingram played 10 times, 2 assists, 3 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7.4, not bad at all. And then Dylan Sharp, +1 to 74. The screen here shows he was on loan at Osasuna, played no matches, but before he went on loan, 10 appearances, 1 assist, 2 clean sheets, average rating of 7. On to Dara O'Shea, the captain, 46 matches, 1 goal, 21 clean sheets, 2 yellow cards, an average rating of 7.2, and a +1 to 77, and still room to grow. Chris Mepham, his centre-back partner from Wales, didn't grow at all, but 38 matches for us, 19 clean sheets, 2 yellow cards, and an average rating of 7.1, not bad. Caleb Taylor, the rotation centre-back, played 14 times, 3 clean sheets, 1 yellow card, an average rating of 6.8, and a +2 growth to 66. And then Alistair Barkley, who came in at the same time as Maldonado, the Scottish centre-back, +1 to 70. He's only 19, 6 appearances, 2 clean sheets, 1 yellow card, an average rating of 6.8. Into midfield, we look at Okay Yakushlu. He did get injured early on, but he did manage to make 31 appearances, 1 assist, 9 clean sheets, and 1 yellow card, with an average rating of 6.7. No change to his overall at the moment. Then Jindo Fuchs, who came in as a free agent, +1 to 73. And he's 28, so a little bit of room maybe to grow a little bit more. 25 matches, 4 goals, 1 assist, 8 clean sheets, 5 yellows, average rating 6.8. Sorrentino hasn't grown just yet. 8 matches, 2 assists, 2 clean sheets, an average rating of 6.8. And then on to O'Reilly, +2 to 80. He is 25 years of age. He played 44 times, 13 goals, 12 assists, 16 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7.1. And then Salim Ahmed, +1 to 65. The 20-year-old central midfielder from Libya played 10 times, 4 goals, 2 assists, 3 clean sheets, average rating of 6.9. He might actually go out on loan. Then Evans, the Canadian, he is only 18, +1 to 68, 10 matches, 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 clean sheet, an average rating of 6.5. Not bad at all from him. Then Alex Guest, the youngster, went on loan to, I think, Cosenza. He is only 16. It says he hasn't played at all for us, but he actually made 6 appearances before he went on loan. No contributions at all, but an average rating of 5.7. Garen Kowal, a +1 to 74. 11 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 clean sheets, and an average rating of 6.5. On to Shola Shortire. No, Grady Diangana's next. 45 matches, 17 goals, 14 assists, 20 clean sheets, +1 to 76, and an average rating of 7.1. Here's Shola Shortire, +2 to 77, 20 appearances, 4 goals, 7 assists, 7 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7.7. I'm expecting him to grow a little bit more next year. On to Carlen Grant, 38 matches, 11 goals, 14 assists, 16 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7. You'll see here that he actually got no growth at all, but he can play left wing and right wing. Rico Richards, +2 to 67. It says here that he's actually got no games here, but he played 4 matches before he went on loan to Utrecht with an average rating of 6.1. Next up, Brandon Thomas Asante, +1 to 70, a right wing and striker, 27 matches, 7 goals, 2 assists, 4 clean sheets, 1 yellow card, average rating 6.5, not the most prolific there. Michy Batshuayi, our star striker from Belgium, 29 appearances, 21 goals, 5 assists, 17 clean sheets, an average rating of 7.2. You expect those goals to come down a little bit when we go into the Premier League. Daryl Dike, overall 78, no growth, 25 appearances, only 6 goals, 6 helpers, 7 clean sheets, 1 yellow card, average rating of 6.7. He did struggle. Uri Lopez, in from Sheffield United, +2 to 74. 15 appearances, 8 goals, 1 assist, 3 clean sheets, average rating of 6.9. Not bad from the Spaniard, he looks promising. And the final guy, Reyes Cleary, +3 to 72. Went on loan to Benfica. Before that, he had 10 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists, and an average rating of 6.5. That completes the squad report. Let's have a look now at the prospects. So, for the purpose of grabbing a screen that I could see them all on, I just listed them all for loan, but just so you can see, these are the players we're going to be taking a look at. Barkley, Evans, Ahmed, Sorrentino, Maldonado, and Uri Lopez. This is a little bit of a prospects report of players that are in at West Brom who are very young but look quite talented. This is how they kind of fit into the lineup. You can see Barkley's there at left-sided centre-back. Maldonado's training as a left wing-back. Sorrentino and Evans in midfield. Ahmed pushed a little bit further ahead. And then Uri Lopez as the striker. Obviously, this isn't the first team, but this is what their ratings are currently. I'm a little bit concerned that they're not going to be good for Premier League level, especially considering, how hard it was for them to impact the championship. Here is Alistair Barkley. You can see right now he is 70 overall at 19. I think do need to improve his passing, but one of the issues we have with the training plans is that I don't want a lot of the stats to be too skewed. You can see already he's very, very good at defending. His stand tackle is 75, strength 79, which isn't bad. His slide tackle does need to be better though. On to the next guy, Danny Maldonado. As you can see, has been playing left wing back and sometimes left midfielder. He is preferred at left midfield. I'm hoping that the more he plays there and gets more time there, the easier it's going to be to transition him into a left wing back. I do think that he has that versatility among him. Obviously his defence is a concern, him playing as a left wing back in the Premier League. But as we know, we've seen it time and time again, younger wing backs do tend to develop the defensive side a lot later on anyway. Box to box, Salim Ahmed, he's on there at the minute. As I said, this guy is a prospect and I fully expect him to develop well. He can play defensive mid, but obviously you can see he's more offense minded. Pretty balanced stats as well. His reactions and composure are decent and in line with his overall. He just needs to work on his long shots and finishing. Jacopo Sorrentino, he is a defensive midfielder who can play central midfielder as well. This is another guy where his passing and dribbling are quite high for his overall. He just needs to work on his defensive side now, and that's something that we can focus on this season. Whether we do that while he's there as a sporadic player, or whether we just loan him out and see what happens to him, again, it's more favourable at this point to try and bring somebody in and loan him out. The next guy, Patrick Evans, this guy's Mr. Versatility. He can play left mid, probably could play left back as well in a pinch if we needed him to. He can play central mid, and he can also play an attacking mid. And we've seen him prop up at the end of this season. You can see his attack position 66. He is a little bit further along than Ahmed and Sorrentino, but he is only 18. So considering his ball control is that good for somebody that young, this guy does have a bit of a promising future. Yuri Lopez, we signed this guy from Sheffield United, and as you can see, we have been working on some of the complete striker plans. You can see his composure and reactions are about the same. His overall is 74. The only thing he really needs work on now is probably his long shots and maybe his dribbling. Other than that, he looks really, really good for his age. That pretty much completes the prospects run, as I wanted to show all the attributes for the players. You can pause the screen if you want to look at them as well. Thanks for looking through those with me, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching today. If you're enjoying the series, consider watching more content by clicking on the playlist available at the end of this video. Also, why not consider subscribing to help support me on the channel, enable those notifications, and you won't miss any up and coming episodes. I will see you guys back here on Sunday with episode 100. We're doing the pre-season tournament and hopefully have some transfer news to go through with you. Thank you so much for your continued support. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.